got there is like the tortoise and the hare. It's one day, one step at a time. I wasn't the rabbit. I wasn't the flashiest. I wasn't the fastest. I was a tortoise that was willing to persevere. They laughed at me. That said I wasn't going to do it. I just put my head down and I kept doing it. I didn't call myself an entrepreneur. I didn't have time to even talk about that. I was too busy grinding, creating Dreamshine, one day, one step at a time. And then I started believing in something bigger than me. And it all started with God. And God started putting something in my heart. It became Dreamshine to start helping those that couldn't help themselves. And I just realized no matter what, like I'm going to fight for the underdog because I've been the underdog my whole life. And I started to have a why that was bigger than me. And what happened was you get to a level in your life where you don't get to give up. It's like people say don't give up. I get it. That's a catchy phrase. But what happens is if you were to give up, if I would have given up on my dream, none of us would be here right now. Like all the clients we serve, all the families that we're helping through Dreamshine wouldn't be getting help. We wouldn't be changing lives. And so that's why God has not created us. Like I've studied the Bible more. Nowhere could I find a verse where God said, I created you to be mediocre. Nowhere. And nowhere did God say, when the going gets tough, throw in the towel, dude. Nowhere. Like everyone went through hell and back, but they continued to go through that, and then that's how you become fireproof. And that's where I want to finalize it. You got to go through the fire. You got to be broken, and then give it all to God. Like literally broken. And I've had it in my business, I've had it in my family. Mo, you remember when we were younger, your mom and I went through a separation. Praise God, we're back together now. But I remember like, I was going through adversity in my company and we were separated. I didn't know what to do. And I was broken, like down on my knees. I was crying one night. I moved out, we were living away. I had my little girls that were 3 and 4. And my youngest daughter was like, Daddy, why can't you come to us? And like, I couldn't explain to her. I remember they left. I was just sitting there. It was like one of those nights in January in Ohio when it gets dark at like 4 o'clock. And I was alone in this little apartment there, just thinking like, I can't fix this. Like, this is out of my control. And I remember I sat there and I literally just took each thing and I handed up to Jesus on the cross. I'm like, here's my daughter, take her, because I can't do this myself. I know it's on you. Here's my wife, here's my marriage, take all of it. And he didn't immediately like say, here, your whole life's gonna change, Mark, it's boom, everything's fantastic. But I felt peace knowing at the end of the day it's on me. And the reason it's on me is because I was so broken, my foundation got rebuilt through Christ. And then I had my breakthrough. And like the tortoise, you persevere one day, one step at a time. And every time you read the book, The Tortoise and the Hare, it ends the same way. Tortoise always wins the race.
Cool, we're going to take a question from the crowd here. We're going to take a question. Yep.
The guy who never gives up. Mark Minard.